Welcome back to the
formation.
Yeah. My name is Viv. Viv Talks Fast Cars on Instagram and TikTok.
My name is Kira, Fast Car Kira, Instagram and TikTok. This is the Formation Yap Pod on Instagram, TikTok, Spotify, and YouTube.
Yes, ma'am.
Viv, do you have merch on today?
Do I have merch on today? Hold on, let me fix this so I can show it. I have brand new Christian Rasmussen 21 merch from his new collab with the Grandstand Project. And it is really nice, really pretty. It was also $85.
Saying you're gonna make merch for the girlies and then charging like a whole week's worth of girl dinners for merch?
Literally. It's okay. It's for a good cause. It's a good cause.
It is.
You know.
It is.
And I have my Williams Racing hat on because it is finally F1 race week also. So I had to show a little support for my favorite team next to, McLaren and Williams. We all know. How about you, Miss Kira?
So I have on my favorite ECR hat, Slay, and then I have on a brand new Will Power jersey. This is the new 26 jersey, R.I.P. Colton Herta. And there's a little baby story to go around with this jersey that we will get to later in the podcast.
It was crazy. Miss Emma was not available tonight, so we are your hosts. And it's going to be a chill little pod with the two of us.
We are going to be talking all things St. Pete, start of the Indycar season, maybe a little dabble on the start of the F1 season as we're quickly approaching it.
By the time that this podcast goes up, we would have already watched the first race.
Crazy.
Which is, insane. And, we would have watched IndyCar in Phoenix.
IndyCar in Phoenix, baby!
Yeah. Which Kira is very, very excited about.
I'm very excited about. It's about damn time they brought IndyCar back to Phoenix. Not a lot of people agree with that, but I'm sticking to that truth.
It is a really nice track.
It's a beautiful track.
I've seen like the pictures and the videos, and it is very, very, very beautiful.
There's both a hill and a mountain. Distinct things. But that's been today. All the drivers are like arriving in Phoenix and they're all posting on their stories being like, we hiked Camelback today, and I'm like, what are you doing in my house?
What are you doing in my house? Oh my god, I need you to do the Neon Moon song to the Neon Cactus. Like, I need you to be like, right now beneath the light of a neon moon. But it's just you, like, looking at the...
I did that a couple weeks ago, but it was not with the cactus. It was the Sununco sign that's also at Phoenix Raceway. There's like a neon sign.
Is that how you say it? Sununco?
Sununco?
Sunoco?
Sunoco? I don't know.
I don't know either.
Sunoco?
I've always thought it was Sunoco, but now you said it. No, you say it like that, and I'm like, is it?
I said Sunoco.
No, you said Sununco.
Sunoco. I don't know what I'm saying anymore. The gasoline company, the fuel company. I think they work primarily in NASCAR, but
now they're in IndyCar, baby.
Kiffy is, I guess Kiffy. It's been a long day, dude. I was at work for 10 hours today. I hate this. Kiffin is sponsored by, I'm afraid to say them out loud now because I don't know.
Sunoco.
Sunoco.
Sunoco?
What I'm saying, Sunoco?
Seneca?
The blue and
Um,
yellow and red individuals.
from like Chip Ganassi, you know, one of them, one of them cars.
One of them cars. It's all over his car.
In it, and it's beautiful. I loved it. I love it.
The neon cactus at Phoenix Raceway, yeah, me too.
Yeah, but you do have to like do
I love
it
that
with the
neon
neon.
cactus. That was
Please.
somebody was asking me, they're going to NASCAR on Sunday.
Hmm.
And she was like, "What do I need to know?" And I was like, "Let me tell you all about this neon cactus." And she's like, "I don't know what any of those words mean." She's like, "I've never watched NASCAR before." And I was like, "Yeah, the neon cactus will guide you." And she was like, "I still don't understand." I'm like, "Car go fast, fastest car win, car hit
Cactus.
car, cactus." That's Phoenix.
Yeah, but I need you to do it like, but you're standing and like staring at the cactus. Please.
I'll try. The cactus is on the track, dude.
But you can like get a cute little angle. You have media.
I'll try. I do have media.
Sorry. Well, by the time that this is posted, like
It'll be official.
it'll be
I'll probably have posted it by then.
it'll be Arlington.
It'll
That
be
will be next.
where we reunite.
Reuniting. Tiki tiki. Okay.
But St. Pete. So
St. Pete.
we just got back from St. Pete.
We really did. We are tan.
We're
we
very
are-
tan.
We are beautiful. Like our skin looks beautiful with this beautiful tan that we got from St.
Except for the atrocious tan lines that are currently on my shoulders and back.
Yes, like I had like a little strapless moment, and you can see like the strong stripe right here, and I was like, oh god.
Yeah, I got rid of the farmer's tan that I was rocking, but now I have like one of the dresses I was wearing has like a razorback. Razorback, I don't know how you say that. And so now it's like no farmer's tan, but like I have like a wife beater tan now. Like now I'm like, oh, I went from a farmer to
Literally,
a 40-year-old man. A 40-year-old alcoholic. I probably should say that.
But St. Pete was beautiful. Well, the weather was something. The weather, let me tell you about this weather. So, it was supposed to be all sunny, and it all changed literally 2 days before we were all flying in. We got rain, we got fog, we got cold, we got hot. It was weird. It was humid and very, very humid. My hair was insane. And the sweats, woof, were we? Okay, so yeah, the weather was insane. The first night that we were there, it was the park, like a party at the park.
Yeah.
And it was very nice. We got to see some drivers, some cars. It was really nice. Kira, actually, no, I had to mention this thing. So, Kira and I technically did not go together.
Oh yeah, we broke up.
We broke up for the weekend. I went with some of my friends from Indy, and Kira went with
TikTok friends.
but they're also my friends. Yeah, it all makes sense. It will all make sense in a sec.
Viv has a lot of friends, and I'm a loser, and I only have like 3 friends.
That's a lie. That's a lie. Because you know much more people than I do. But yeah.
Yeah.
We were technically broken up for the weekend, but Kira and I are the type of people that we cannot go too long without being with each other. Harvey?
No, Harv's not here right now. I'm sad.
Oh.
That's part of my breakdown today.
What fell?
Just something fell off my desk.
Oh. Jeez.
So we broke up.
Exactly. So, but Kira and I are the type of people that cannot be apart for too long.
Yeah.
Because then we miss each other and it's all sad. But here's the thing. I didn't know that Kira had made it to Party in the Park. I was literally just there screaming at Firehawk so he could throw me a shirt. And he did. And I caught it. And it was great. And then I looked to my side and I see Kira. But Kira hasn't noticed me. And like Andrea noticed me first. And I was just like, oh, there's my bestie. So I went to Kira and then I just appeared. I literally didn't even say hi. I just went like this. I hugged Andrea and I just started talking. And Kira literally gives me the worst side eye I've ever gotten from Kira in my life.
I can't say why I gave you that side-eyed on camera.
But that side eye was horrid. And I was like,
I can't.
should I walk away?
You know why I gave you side-eye, dude.
But yeah, Kira gives me a really bad side eye, and I'm just there like, should I just like leave? But then we were just like talking and vibing, and then I explained the situation, and it was great. We just chilled, and they were giving out Alani's, and that was the lifesaver.
They gave out like a new flavor.
Yeah,
So
it was
good.
great. It was great. And honestly, after hours of traveling, that was elite. That was like top situation. They also had some of the Mazdas there. Some of our friends at the Mazdas were there. It was mortifying because some recognized us a little bit. Well, recognized me because I was the one that went over to them a little bit. That was a little bit mortifying. Thanks, Ruben. That was Thursday.
We saw Indycars. We saw drivers.
Yeah, that was really fun. And it came to the point of like going back home. Kira and I left. I left with my other friends, and Kira left with Andrea. And I was like, I miss Kira. But yeah, then came Friday.
Friday for IndyCar is practice day.
Practice day?
NASCAR day.
Oh my god. NASCAR. But that's another part of the story. The NASCAR, keep your NASCAR out of my IndyCar.
NASCAR out of my IndyCar.
I cannot do this anymore.
Right now. I know that's controversial right now. Pato Award has even taken back his words, but I have not forgotten. If you weren't a fan dealing with that all weekend, I don't want to hear it.
It was insanity. I cannot do it. Dude, I was kind of excited to see the trucks, but like the crowd just made me want to not be there.
There were like shirtless men with mullets walking around.
The amount of
Not to stereotype, but
not to stereotype, but why did most of them look like that?
Exactly.
The American the American flag shirt. I don't know, y'all. I love me some cars and track, but the crowd just kind of made me like not like it, and not to be controversial, but it
changed the atmosphere.
The atmosphere was weird. Like it felt at one point that I was like, it feels like we can't exist here without getting maybe even punched in the face.
Yeah. Yeah, it was a really interesting. It changed the dynamic of the crowd. And I'm like that. I went to St. Pete last year when they didn't have the trucks racing, and it was a much different crowd than this year. And I feel like we even felt the difference. We were talking about that on Sunday too, when NASCAR was over, because the trucks raced on Saturday. And then Sunday it was like IndyCar fans, and it was kind of back to like
it was like
scheduled programming.
Yeah, it was like you had the excitement of the fans, but it was also like chiller and like I don't know, like the atmosphere felt better. It was like less, I wouldn't say like less suffocating.
Yeah.
It was much better on Sunday than. I just keep thinking about Friday. No, I get the chills too, but in a way of like the PTSD from Saturday.
Yeah.
Friday. Okay, Friday. Wait, Friday was the signing also.
Oh, we did the autograph signing.
Autograph signing.
Okay, so Friday was the autograph signing. We did the autograph signing. Very odd. So Friday we did the autograph session. It was fun. Met Mick Schumacher again.
No, I have things to say about that signing. I have things to say about that signing.
Guys, I'm actually in merch this week.
Oh, what are you wearing, Emma?
I'm wearing the new IndyCar sweatshirt. It's so fucking cool.
Yeah, that is sick.
All the different races are patches, and it has the Washington, D.C. one, which means they did a rush job on this.
Okay.
Okay.
Everybody out of the fun. Out of the fun.
Wait,
and then...
shit.
No, we need this.
Okay.
Okay. Alrighty, so we were on Thursday. Okay, not Friday. We had the signing. Because I need to come here and say all the things that I need to say, and I need to get it off my chest. So I was really excited about this. We've been lining up for like 3 hours at this point for this signing. And Emma, we are in on Friday out of the whole weekend. Not yet your expertise. You know Saturday and Sunday. So I was really excited for this. We've been waiting. We're online, and I'm like, oh my god, they sat Mick and Christian Rasmussen right next to each other. If you know me, you know that I was very excited about that. I was out of my body in excitement about that. But we also had Roman Grosjean and Santino Ferrucci in the same line. Okay, so yeah, we had to deal with Santino and we had to deal with Grosjean. Grosjean, that was a story on its own. That man had the PR lady shaking. She was quaking in that man. Kira is doing exactly what he was doing. He was ignoring everybody and he was on his phone. He just signed a bunch of cards and left it in front of them and he was just ignoring everybody on his phone. And I was like, okay, rude. Dixon was so lovely. So I started with Dixon. He was so lovely. He talked
Dixon
to
was
me.
in our line?
Yes, he was the first person that was there. Mick had you in a trance.
You're joking.
Mick had you in a trance. But Scott Dixon was the first person that we saw on that line.
I do not remember interacting with that man.
Because we were traumatized.
Hold on.
But yeah, the first selfie that
he was.
The first selfie that I have is a selfie of me with Scott Dixon. So that was great. And then right next to Dixon, Grosjean. Grosjean pissed me off because I was kind of excited. I kind of wanted to talk to him, but nope. Yes, Kira?
Not Scott. Scott and then Joseph.
Oh, that's how much I
just looked at the list again.
I'm like, that's how much I love Joseph Newgarden.
Joseph Newgarden. Very nice. He's very, very nice.
He is a gentleman. He is amazing. I love him so much for that.
Then
I'm Joseph off the track.
Yeah, but I'm just like not a huge fan of him. Like I'm just okay. You know what I mean? Like
I'm not
it's
allowed
just
to root for him anymore because of his season last year. So,
last year.
Like I'm not a fan of his, but I don't hate him. Like I
think yeah.
Like I think he's a great person off the track. I'm just he just Penske.
So then it was Santino.
Yeah, Santino. I kind of felt bad for Santino because everybody and their mothers were ignoring him. And I just felt I felt really bad. So I talked to him.
And then
for
it was
a little
Roman.
bit. And Roman. Yeah,
then
I just had that.
It was
Mick, which I gotta say, I was so happy. He was sitting right next to Christian Rasmussen, so I was like, oh my god, 2 for 1, 2 for 1. No, because Christian Rasmussen, my bestie, he just kept yapping Mick's little ears off, and Mick literally barely even looked at me. I couldn't even talk to Mick because Christian just kept yapping and yapping and yapping his little ear out, and I'm like, brother, I want a selfie with Mick. You need to scooch and shut up for a second so I can talk to Mick for 2 seconds before I get pushed out of this line. And I'm like, yeah.
So next to Mick was Christian.
Yeah, and Christian was just yapping his little ear off, and I'm like, okay, Christian, you had your moments. I met you 10 times. I see you in Indy all the time. You've had your moment, okay? It is me and Mick right now.
And then
but no, that got ruined, and then I got to Christian, and Christian was just he barely talked to me, and I'm like, you could not stop talking to this man 5 seconds ago, and now you barely can talk to me. You know me. You've seen me. You know I'm the president of your fan club. And you don't talk to me? Okay. Anyways, I took a selfie, and in the background, it was like Christian and Mick at the same time. So I was like, you know what? I kind of won. And then it was Stingray. Stingray was a gentleman, as always. He was more interested in Tom, which is IndyCar Dad. He had a Stingray hat, and it was really cool. And then after Stingray, who was after Stingray?
Felix.
Fro. Oh, yeah. Fro. I got an autograph, and then I just kept walking. And then, who was it after Fro? I blacked out.
Erickson.
Oh, yeah. That's how much I'm joking.
You're like, And next?
And next?
Power.
Okay, so Willpower. That's where it was at for me. Willpower, I just kept talking and saying, like, he is the good yapper because he will yap with you. And we were just having a small conversation, and I was like, I am obsessed with your, what's the word? The ad?
Oh, yeah.
Your commercial. I'm just obsessed with your commercial. I love it. And he was like, oh, which one is your favorite? And he pulled out like a bunch of pictures of all the whales. And I was like, I love that one with the earring. And he pulled that one out, and he like signed it entirely like in front of me. And I was like, I love it. And then we just moved on. Lungard. Oh, yeah, me having... this was my conversation. I was like, I've been trying to see you since Indy. I went to the Indiana races, couldn't talk to you. I went to Nashville, couldn't talk to you. Now I'm here, and I'm finally seeing you. And he's like, oh my God, I'm so sorry about that. How are you? How's it going? And I'm like, no, don't you try to fix things now. And then
Ray
Hall. The dad that we had.
I had a really great conversation with him. I've never had a conversation with him.
I loved Graham was amazing.
But he was like in such a good mood, and I was like, oh, are you excited to go to Phoenix? And he was like, yeah, it's such a great track. And he was like, but I've heard great things about Scottsdale. And I'm like, what the fuck do these IndyCar drivers know about Scottsdale, Arizona? I'm like, I didn't realize that Scottsdale had like a reputation, but now everyone's
apparently
like, oh,
now
should we go to Scottsdale? I'm like, why? What's in Scottsdale that you want?
Nightlife?
It's 90 degrees. It's expensive as hell. Like, it's tragically expensive. There's snakes. I was told today that one of my friends is like, I'm not coming to see you because there's snakes in your city. And I was like, there's snakes in every city. I know a couple of them. Quite a few snakes on Motorsports TikTok. Let me tell you.
A few.
And then Mr. David Malukas.
Malukas, they caught me. The IndyCar page took pictures of me talking to Malukas, and I was like, I only grabbed a selfie, but apparently this is a moment that they saw as good, like, photo opportunity. And then they plastered me all over the IndyCar website.
David Malukas gave our friend a box of soap with his
that was cool.
She was
like a taupe soap.
She's the biggest Malukas fan, so hi Andrea.
Yeah, and at the Penske signing, there was also like a Penske signing. It was raining, and I just went to David's, and I just went to David, and I was like, did you release your inhibitions? Did you feel the rain in your skin? And he was like, what? And then I was like, yeah, because it's raining. Are you feeling the rain in your skin? And he was like, sorry. To random for you, I guess.
You're like, oh, you're not on
so
that
you're
part
not
of the internet.
so
the king of the internet, but
I guess.
So that was Friday.
Oh, and it ended up storming, and we had to walk. Well, I had to walk under the storm, and my shoes got soaked, and I only had one pair of shoes, and I didn't have a dryer at the Airbnb, so I had to go and buy a new pair of shoes. That was traumatizing.
Yeah, she called me at like 10 p.m. at a Target, and she was like, Kira, I need shoes.
Alrighty, Saturday, the godforsaken day.
Saturday was a long day.
It was.
I arrived.
Yeah, Emma arrived, finally.
Part of the problem with Saturday, and this was also part of the problem with NASCAR, was that practice 2 was at 9 o'clock in the morning. and quali was not until 4 o'clock. And if you were only there to see IndyCar,
You
that
have to
makes
stay.
for a very long, boring day.
Yeah.
Because all of the drivers also kind of disappeared after practice. But I went to an ECR meetup. Viv, you went to that with me.
I
Whole
went to
weekend's a
lunch
blur.
off track.
So we met Rossi and Razzie. That was very fun.
Yeah. My close personal friend, Christian Rasmussen.
The trucks are loud.
Yeah, trucks.
Oh my god.
Trucks were insane. We were at the Java House pop-up. That was really, I think the highlight of the trip was the Java House
Java
guy.
House. I think I had like 4 Java House pods every single day. Like, it was, I tried all of the flavors that we got this weekend.
Yes.
That guy
me in
really had me
Mid-Ohio.
convinced.
Yeah, the MC, they had like a hype guy or an MC guy. He was everything. Let me tell you, he was great.
He said he's gonna be here this weekend, so I'm like, I'm gonna go find him and be like, hey, you probably
Hi,
don't know
bestie.
who I am, but what else happened Saturday?
I did something actually really cool on Saturday. So through Indycar Nation, if you're a member, you can enter to do events, things like a 2-seater ride and things like that. And I actually won something. So I had a tour of Indycar Radio,
That's awesome.
and I got to learn
That's
how
sickening.
the radio broadcast works, and I got to meet the people behind it, which is funny because my friend John, friend of the podcast, Jonathan Grace, actually used to work for IndyCar Radio, so I was talking to them about it, and it was really cool because we were watching the podium for the truck series, and it was just a really cool, interesting perspective, getting to learn how things go behind the scenes. They were like, yeah, we don't really know how Arlington's going to operate in the green room, nor do we know how DC is. So it was really cool to see all the different cameras on track and things like that.
Yeah, I love the IndyCar radio. That's what I put on my phone. Like, that's what I had on my phone for the race. Because obviously I didn't have grandstand seats. I just like kind of roamed around.
Same here.
So I just had like IndyCar radio popped into my headphones, and that was really, really, really nice because they do like really great coverage of the race. What else
Also,
on Saturday?
on Saturday, we had the Mazda signing, where I
Oh,
have
yeah.
now had 2 just the strangest interactions with one driver. So back in Daytona, no hello, no hi, nothing, just, are you Italian?
Oh, yes. Wait, I
time-
know who we're talking about.
This time, no hello, no hi, no good morning, how are you? We got a, are you here with Ruben?
Are you here with Ruben? And we're like,
No.
we're friends, but no.
And the whole thing was I go up to talk to Earl because I needed to like finish the conversation we started to have in Daytona, you know, before I had to leave. I don't know if people know this yet. I haven't brought it up enough that I had to leave Daytona early.
4 hours into the race.
R.I.P. Anyways, so I got to talk to Earl and like just chat with him, and he was like, "Yeah, we wore the hats you knit the whole night." Also saw Hunter, and he was like, "Where's my hat?" And I was like, "You told me Sebring."
I love Hunter. He's so sweetie.
Yeah, and it just like it's really good to talk to the Mazda drivers. I always have like a soft spot for them.
You know what Ruben told me?
What?
That we're known in the paddock, in the Mazda paddock.
They should.
And I was like,
to be media.
and I was like, first of all, fine. Second of all, kind of like we did that. A little bit like
The Go
but
to MX5 podcast.
literally at this point, because that's all we've been talking about lately. But also, Ruben, what the heck were those 2 races? I gotta keep doing it because what was that? What was that? It made me stay.
As an Earl
Till
Bamber and
4.
a Sebastian Bourdais fan, I had fun, but
Well, I enjoyed it as somebody who just loves the Mazda Cup, but like seeing our friend struggle. I need to stop hating on him. He's actually, guys, people are gonna think that we're not actually friends and that we hate him.
he's a rookie. He's allowed to have a few bad races.
But yeah, Charlotte, I love talking to her. I love talking to her every single time. Cam Evan, which was Cam Evan, that was also mortifying when he went. I saw the videos of Ruben. Ha ha ha. That was talking about aliens, and I was like, yeah, kill me now, please. I hope.
Somebody tried to hand us an entire stack of posters and goes, "Here you go," and I went,
Here you go, and I was like,
what do you want me to do with them? He was like,
and
I
they were
don't
the
know.
cool posters though,
They
because
were,
they
and
had
they were-
they were like cars, like actual like the movie Cars. They had like some of the cars like that. It was really kind of really cool.
But they were like,
But
you can have the whole stack, and I was like, I'm carrying this around all day.
yeah, and then they gave us cookies.
They were good.
Did you eat the cookie?
Yeah,
I still have my cookie.
my cookie ended up all crushed up, and so midway through the race, I ate it. Like the next day, it was in my purse, and I ate it during the actual like IndyCar race.
Okay, so yeah, Saturday. What else happened? Oh, we finally found Kiffin. Finally found him. Guys, if you know me or if you've been listening, you've known that I've been on a mission to try to find Kiffin Simpson because that man seems to be hiding away every single time that there's like a race or anything that has to do with fans. But yeah, finally found him. Finally took a picture. Finally gave him a bracelet.
You know what else happened on Saturday?
We saw Pato and we took really nice pictures. Oh yeah, okay.
I just remembered that.
So on Saturday we were just standing. We were actually standing for Kiffin. It was while we were waiting for Kiffin that
yeah, it was.
that Kira had an amazing experience. So go ahead, Kira.
There were people walking around with Will Power jerseys. And we were standing there listening to them talk to this guy, trying to convince him to give up his Alex Palou jersey for a Will Power jersey. And he was like, no, I'm not doing that. And then they turned around to our friend, who was also wearing a jersey, and was like, hey, you have to give up the hat and the jersey, though, because she had a signed Pato hat on. And she's like, I can't give up the hat. So then I was like, I'll do it. And I was like, I don't have a jersey on. I have a ECR shirt on that has like a little beaded car that I made. And I was like, I'll do it. And they were like, it's not a jersey. And I was like, yeah, but it's showing team allegiance. Which I can't believe they posted that part of the video. I'm like, I hate myself. Thank you, Andretti, for making me
I hate that you can
myself.
hear me go. They literally subtitled my Kira.
And so I gave up my beaded shirt. They walked away with it. We had no idea what happened to it. And I ended up with this Will Power jersey that I'm wearing right now. And then the next morning, I wake up to a DM on TikTok from the ECR people.
No, but that same day, ECR had taken a picture
of my
Kira's shirt. Yeah, that same exact
I forgot
day.
About that.
Yep.
And their Christian's photographer recognized me from Nashville because I had the same damn shirt on.
Yeah.
That was the sign. I was like, I need to get rid of the shirt. It's time to retire this stupid shirt.
Or nothing, because it came back to you.
I know, it came back. But then, yeah, so I woke up Sunday morning from a DM from ECR being like, hey, we have your shirt somehow. Please come get it. So I got it. I got it back. I got a free... I'm gonna fall. There it is. Free Splenda hat that I will not be wearing because it makes my head look gigantic, but
oh my god.
Free Splenda hat. This one's real crunchy.
Ooh. I don't like
ASMR?
Yeah.
ASMR?
Like you can hear the crunch in that, and then that's like complete difference.
I saw Kira at the track and I was like, you changed, and she goes, yeah, the Andretti admin threw out my shirt.
That was really funny though.
It was
like,
a good.
What do you mean?
good
And she goes,
memory.
like, in the trash.
Yeah, so they posted that video last night. So I loved getting to see myself make a fool of myself on the Andretti Instagram.
Kira going.
And then they mocked me in the
It's the
comments.
photo of the kid. It's that photo of that kid in white.
Yeah.
It's me. That was probably one of my best moments of the weekend, though.
That was really great.
Yeah.
It was actually
That was a good
really, really
moment.
great. anything else happened on Saturday?
I don't think so.
Anything crazy?
Quali.
Quali, which
Scott
Dennis
McLaughlin.
Mr. Dennis.
Rookie
How
of the
did
year
both Dale
already.
Coins get into the Fast Six?
Both Dale
We don't wanna
Coins
talk
got in
about
there.
Roman Grosjean.
We don't want to talk about Roman, but I have beef with him. But Dennis, oh my God, Dennis, that was crazy.
I
For a
have not
second,
seen
Yes.
a driver transition so well from like two different series as Dennis's F2 to next to IndyCar transition. Like, it's generational.
it's amazing. Like
It's giving
Rookie of the
Rossi-
year.
It's giving Rossi's rookie season where he left F1 to go to IndyCar and then won the 500.
Yeah, it's giving Rookie of the Year. He's gonna win that because this is insane. As much as we want Mick to like get that, he's not getting it. I'm sorry. Dennis he has it. He has everything in him.
Kyle, well, definitely once Kyle warms up more, I think he'll do great. I mean, he's a talented driver. We've seen that in Next. I just don't.
I just think I'm gonna say something very controversial. I just think that Kayo is in the wrong team.
I don't disagree.
That's all it is.
I think AJ Foyt is a great team to start at. I think you need to have a team that's better equipped for a rookie.
Yeah, with better PR and better team. Yeah, it's just that's the thing. Like Kayo could have most likely been really good. It's just he's not in a great team, and that's okay, you know? Like we all got to start somewhere, you know what I mean? But yeah, I think that Dennis is gonna win it, and
I don't think
also
it's even going to be a
think
competition.
yeah, it's not a competition. Like he's showing it. He's literally showing it. What else was awesome? Well, Scotty Mac got pole. My brand, Christian and Kiffin, the entire weekend fighting. Like chill guys. Chill. There's enough track for the both of you. It was like Christian was like into the fastest, and then Kiffin at the last moment ended up knocking down Christian. And it was like, dang. I was like, dang, my brand. And then Sunday. What else about Sunday? What can we say about Sunday? Race day.
The next race was fantastic.
I did not get to watch much of that.
I think I watched. Did I watch the whole thing from the pit lane? I may have. It was a great race. I genuinely love feeder series. I loved Next.
I love Next too. It's just like
I've-
this weekend I just didn't get too much
I was
into it.
rooting for Nikita Johnson for a lot of it simply because
The child.
somebody brought in Eric Cartman. I
Yeah,
guess
that was
Ball.
Ella. Yeah, that was Ella.
I've heard this story from several people, and Nikita Johnson proceeded to tell her about the underwear he was wearing.
Yeah, that was Ella.
The fact that he was wearing South Park underwear. And I was kind of like, oh, I'm very fond of this 17-year-old child now. Like,
I know, he's
there's
so funny.
something wrong with you, and I really appreciate it.
I really got into the Nikita train when, remember, he also races for McLaren with RL. Remember at Daytona? He raced at Daytona. And then I saw that he's actually from St. Pete. He's like the local.
Yeah.
That was crazy. And he won.
Charles Leclerc winning Monaco. Of like,
It's
this
giving.
is a race that you grew-
This is the white trash Monaco.
like, it's very much like you grew up watching this race happen in your hometown, and then to win it is kind of surreal.
Yeah, it's crazy.
And then I'm always going to be rooting for Alexander Kariba.
Oh yeah.
Because I'm friends with him. Well, friendly.
Top
but...
10. Top 10s. He kept walking right next to us, and we were like, woo-wee.
I mean, he said he'll come on, so...
Hey, come friend of the pod.
Friends of the pod.
Okay.
I never thought we'd have a Friends of the Pod be a Next driver, but here we are.
Okay. So yeah, Sunday was race day. Sunday was amazing. We knew that Polo was gonna win it. That isn't even like a question.
It's very Max Verstappen 2023.
Yeah, basically. Yeah, we knew that Polo was gonna win it, but it was a really good race. What the heck happened to Scott Dixon? I don't know. His whole entire thing just did more overtakes than he ever did.
Three things known in life: death, taxes, and an IndyCar tire falling off a car at some point.
Yeah,
It's
the
gonna happen
tire
like
just
7 more times this season.
yeah, that just kind of went completely. And then Kiffin and Christian hitting themselves, and I'm like, dang, this has been an all weekend thing between the two of y'all. Chill out.
You're not even bringing up the biggest incident of the race.
I don't want to talk about it. Turn 1.
I think it was actually
First,
turn 4.
Oh, turn 4. I wasn't. Here's the thing. I wasn't watching too much. I was just walking around. I did the entire lap. Like I walked around the entire track. Since I didn't have grandstands, I was just watching and listening to it on my thing. Man, here comes Stingray. Stingray hits Santino. Santino hits Mick. Mick is out on the first lap.
Technically, Santino did not hit Mick. Mick just had nowhere to go and went
True.
over Santino.
Yeah, but I don't like Santino, so I'm just gonna say stuff about Santino. Okay, that was too real. Maybe cut that part. But yeah, Mick had nowhere to go, and apparently the car was not, bad, but they just couldn't get it out, so they made Mick come out of the car and whatever, it had to be lifted out, whatever. So yeah, that was like the saddest part. And then yeah, racing, it was great. I love IndyCar racing. It was great.
A screw just fell out of my mic.
And then what else? We had the podium. The podium was great. We had Christian Lungard, 3rd place. We had Scotty Mack, 2nd place. And then we had Pillow, 1st place. And that podium was great.
That Kyle Kirkwood didn't pull out a podium. I mean, if you guys haven't learned by my talking about him, I am a diehard Kyle Kirkwood fan. So I was really hoping for a podium, but, you know, he'll get it next race. I believe we will finally get a road course win this season from him.
It will happen. It will come. It will come. And then, yeah, that was Sunday. Then I stayed on track. My friend was taking pictures, so I had to stay anyways, but like I stayed to watch the Mazda race. Which by the way, it was a good race because I was like nervous, but there were so many yellow flags and I was like, there's so many yellow flags, this could have been an email. But yeah, it was like a 45-minute race, and out of the 45 minutes, more than 20 minutes were just yellow flags. And I was like, oh my god, everybody's crashing. At one point I thought that our friend Ruben was a goner. I was like, oh my god, he hit the wall, he's gone. But nope, he was fine. He stressed me out though. A bunch of other people also stressed me out. I was like, oh my god, these are little children driving these cars. But no, yeah, that was cool. And then we made it back, and around what time would you say that it was, the FaceTime? Like 10 p.m.?
Yeah, I think
like 9?
Probably like 9 o'clock, yeah.
Yeah, it started at 9 o'clock. I get a FaceTime call from Ruben, and then he added Kira, and then that was it. We were just like keeping him awake till he made it to Daytona. And that was pretty much the entire weekend. Kira, did you fly out on Sunday or no? You flew out Monday.
Like super
me
early
too.
Monday.
Yeah.
I flew out Sunday. And so there's a video that was posted by IMSA about all the drivers talking about how their favorite restaurant in Daytona is P.F. Chang's. This is not very specific to just Daytona, because why was the entire IndyCar paddock in the P.F. Chang's in the Tampa airport? I'm like mid-bite of my chicken lettuce wrap, and I make eye contact with Jenna Fryer and Scott Dixon. And I am like, I am sitting here in this IndyCar sweatshirt. I need to subtly take it off so I don't bother them as I'm sitting here in IndyCar merch. And I go to walk out, and I'm carrying a suitcase and 2 bags, and I need to stick one of my bags in my other bag. And I completely drop my knock over my suitcase in front of Felix Rosenquist.
Yeah, no, that would have been over with me.
And then I was like,
that would have been done.
I can't do this again. So if you want to find drivers, I guess go to the closest P.F. Chang's to a race. Bonus points if it's in an airport right after a race. But yeah, the whole IndyCar paddock.
Ooh, we went to Sorry. You just reminded me. On Sunday, my friend Liv and I went to get dinner at the Force Garage, which, woo, that food was amazing. But we were like walking from the track the um to the restaurant, and guess who we see trying to cross the street and then almost getting ran over? Freaking Santino Ferrucci.
That
I
man
was not
always
gonna guess
appears
that.
when we don't want him to appear.
Literally, no, but he almost got run over. So
Every
I
so
mean,
often he does something, and I'm like, you know, maybe you could be cool one day. And then I remember everything he's done in the past, and I'm like, never
yeah,
mind. I'm thinking
yeah.
specifically of Road America last year, where he was like, throw me a beer, and I was like, you could be cool. Actually, no, you can't.
No, you can't. Anyways, where are we in the thing?
So
Oh,
that's something
which livery was your favorite?
Mix
For
looks so
me,
clean.
yeah, for me it was the Sunoco one.
That one's
The
really cool.
Kiffin season. Kiffin had like one of the best, and
I-
also Christian also had one of the best. Not biased. I just really like the green. I
No,
like
think
the
you're
green on it.
biased.
I like the green. I always like the green
I
car.
don't think the green and the blue go together as well as the yellow and the blue.
I prefer the green. I prefer the green over the
I
yellow.
like the Splenda. I feel like because yellow, the butter yellow is like ECR's color.
I think Mix's car looks really clean.
I was a really big fan of Fro's car. I'm a big Tom Petty
Oh,
fan.
yeah.
So I really liked that livery to this then.
Viv, what was the best thing you ate all weekend?
The hot dog.
That fucking hot dog.
That hot dog was so good. And I will think about the hot dog.
That hot dog was the best hot dog at track I've had.
Yeah. Here's the thing. Kira and I always get track dogs. Like hot dogs at the racetrack, we always get a track dog. This time it was a really big hot dog, so we shared, and we Lady and the Tramp
That
hot dog.
I could have eaten
And that
two
hot
more.
dog, yeah, that
It
hot
was
dog
so
was
good.
really good. It was so good, and it was like a hefty portion too. So I was like impressed by this hot.
Yeah.
But what else? Yeah, that, and then that lemonade while we were waiting for ECR. That lemonade hit the spot,
Which
or
one
the
did you guys
icy.
get? I got one of the lemonades that were like all the racing themed ones. I had it last year also. That lavender lemonade, so good.
We just had like a slushy. It was like a lemonade slushy, and it was so good. Usually we just get a bunch of snacks and we all just share, and we just like kind of like pick and eat. And it was like we were 4 people drinking out of this lemonade, and it was amazing. It felt great under the heat of Florida.
That icy
Can
was
one
really
track
good.
offer a veggie dog so I can enjoy the track hot dog experience of you guys? This is me seeking a vegetarian option publicly.
Yeah, the ices. Kira and I had an icy. That icy hit. It
That
was
icy
cherry
so good.
and blue raspberry. It was the moment.
I did do lunch off track on Saturday. We walked to a place called, I think it was called Trader Sam's. How did we find a New Jersey themed cafe in St. Petersburg?
That's funny.
Side note, had one of the best salads of my entire life.
Yeah, that they had really good restaurants in St. Pete. I also had Chili's, and they overcooked my steak, and I was sad, but it was steak out, so I couldn't do anything about it, and I still ended up sitting down on the floor eating my steak with French fries. Which was also great. What else? Anyways, I think we covered basically our weekend. Anything else that we want to share from our weekend?
I think that's it for me.
Yeah, I feel like this is it. So next races. The next race that one of the Yap hosts is gonna be at. Yeah, one of the Yap hosts is gonna be at. Is Kira, and Kira is gonna be in
Phoenix. Home.
and that is this weekend.
this weekend. Starts technically tomorrow. I have media passes, which is insane. Don't know how I got approved for that, but I'm boots on the track this weekend.
Yeah, boots on the track journalism from Kira's part. Yeah, we got a. Yep, there it is. There's the new microphone. We've been getting we've been getting better equipment. I got a better tripod. I got a better handheld thing. We also got better microphones. Things are starting to come together as media girlies.
And people are recognizing us, which is kind of crazy.
Yeah, the whole thing with Mazda was weird. But yeah, that was really cool. And yeah. Oh, and after that, we have Arlington, which I am very happy to be assistant with Java House. Java House was very nice and gave me the opportunity to go to Arlington and do some content with them because I am an ambassador. And I'm very excited about that. And yeah, that's going to be really, really fun. And it's going to be Kira and I in Arlington for that. Emma, you're falling behind. What's going on?
Yeah, I was thinking about St. Louis. Actually can't do it. Was debating on flying down to go to Barber. Can't do that either. So my next race as of right now is going to be Montreal F1. And then after that, it will be IMSA Watkins Glen.
There we go. We have our next. And then, guys, then my favorite month comes, the month of May.
It's Long Beach first.
Long Beach. Okay.
Long Beach is the only IndyCar race in April. It's kind of crazy.
Yeah.
They said no more.
Barber is technically the end of.
It's March.
End of March.
It's March, though.
I'm just saying it's the end of March, so it's it feels like it.
That's
I know my race weekends. I know my race weekends, y'all.
Yeah. So
I just said it because yeah. So Long Beach.
I'm still tempted to just throw in Barber anyways and see what happens.
No, you cannot do Barber.
Why not?
Because I've been trying to get you to come to do the month of May. And then if you do Barber, I'm going to be like, oh, you can't do the Indy 500.
That's what you did to me. You said, I'm going to come to Phoenix. Oh, wait.
That was before.
I want to go to St. Pete instead.
That was before I learned that flying to Phoenix was going to take me an arm and a leg. So that's the reason why I'm not in Phoenix. Because it's so freaking expensive to fly out of freaking Indianapolis. And even Cincinnati, too.
Going to impulsively do Phoenix, but there were literally no flights that would have gotten me back after the race on Sunday to my job in time on Monday. The only flight that flew out of Phoenix at night wouldn't have landed until 8 a.m. in Newark.
Yeah, it was just I don't even know why it's that expensive to go to Phoenix. Genuinely, I'm like, why is it that expensive to go to Phoenix? I don't get it. But not this weekend. We'll do the other weekend. We'll be in Texas. And then we finally decided it's already on the thing. We're doing St. Louis.
That's June.
And that's in June.
That is my birthday week. So
Birthday week.
Birthday month.
For Miss Kira. Oh, we better celebrate my birthday in Texas. Duh. We better go out.
We'll see.
There will be a cardboard cutout of me that I'll mail.
Little face thing.
I'm going to
just put an iPad with me on constant FaceTime.
I'll tell Andrea. Andrea can try one of our cocktails, and then chicken chips.
She's just never really tried alcohol, so I think she's scared. So
my Mexican friend.
She said getting sprayed in the face by Scotty Mac with champagne was the first time she's ever had champagne.
How old is she?
21. 22.
Okay, wait, no, that makes sense.
Yeah, she's 22.
Never mind, that makes sense.
I'm not gonna say anything.
Well, she's Latina. She's Latina, so it doesn't kind of make sense, but it kind of makes sense because it's Andrea, and Andrea is just she's a beautiful soul. She's so. I just love Andrea. I just love Andrea.
We're gonna corrupt her.
We're gonna corrupt her. Poor baby. No, I love her.
We're going to an event on Saturday night. And I'm like, that's the chance to drink, baby girl. Like,
Yeah, there you go, baby.
but we're also gonna be around important people, so I need to, like, not make a fool out of myself in front of important people.
Just one really nice drink to
Yeah.
like get your nerves out.
Yeah.
That's usually how I am. Like I usually take like one really good drink and then I'm like chill because I'm like
such a
I got my
lightweight,
nerves
though.
out.
I'm such a lightweight. It does not take a lot to get me drunk.
I wish I could say that was my truth, but it's not my truth. I have built too much of a resistance. Okay, well, anyway, guys, thank
other
you.
motorsports things happening. Red Bull
F1's
Show Run
back.
in Phoenix.
There we go. There's a Red Bull Show Run on
It's the
Phoenix.
same weekend as Arlington, but everyone should go if you're in Phoenix. Go to the show run.
The month of May, once it starts over here, I'll try to cover as much as I can. I am currently, as everybody knows, living in Indy, so everything
You
will
are.
be popping.
You've never
Everything-
mentioned that before.
Well, things are gonna be popping over here, and I'm just excited. So, anyways, thank you guys
We
for
will
listening to this
see you
episode.
next week, where we will recap Phoenix.
Yep.
And Australia.
And Australia, because F1 weekend.
F1 is back, baby.
Back again.
I don't know
and
if
yeah.
you guys still hear this. The trash is still, they're still clearing the trash outside.
That's crazy, dude. Okay. So yeah, my name is Viv at Viv Talks Fast Cars on Instagram and TikTok.
My name is Kira. I don't know my username. Fast Car
Kira.
On Instagram and TikTok.
I'm Emma. I am Fast Car Fangirl on Instagram and TikTok, and I've decided I am coming back to posting again.
Period.
We are Formation Yap Pod on Instagram, TikTok, Spotify, and YouTube. Formation Yap Pod. Yeah, Formation Yap Pod at gmail.com for hate mail and
Or
opportunities.
Yes. Yeah, too.
Now that AF3's back up.
Thank God.
And you've made it this far into the episode, email us. Email us your pitch.
All right. See you guys.